On at first with two down. This one's driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A towering shot. And they tack on three. It's 4-0.
これで3年連続2桁本塁打達成。はいどうも皆さんこんにちはこんばんは。KT ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで MLB The Show やっていきたいと思います。さあ今日はホームランを打ちたいわよ。さあ
Tanaka steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 23.
On the ground. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first.
一瞬迷ったけど取れなかったことを見て進んだ。
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can...
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled in there safely. And it's 1-0.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as
nice
the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a curve is down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one knocked up. Foul ground first base side. And there's two down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that until his next at bat.
That's a base hit.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And ball one.
The ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it is 2-1. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Tucker, the lead runner out at second. Betts on at first with two down. This one's driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A towering shot. And they tack on three. It's 4-0.
これで3年連続2桁本塁打達成。
It might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
3年連続だよな。あれ4年かも。
He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
いや気持ちいい。
And got all of it.
Back here at Oracle Park, and here's the catcher, Caleb Lomavita. And that's a base hit.
自分が登板した時に打てってね。
Now batting, number 23.
かっちょよい確信かっちょよい。そしてレジェンドプラスまで上がってしまった。
And that misses. 1-0. Jackson, in his 5th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On and lifted in the air. Hines sizes this one up.
中に入ってきたと思ったら案外インコースでした。
The batter, the catcher.
Tanaka had a sensational showing.
よしよし。あとは投手だな。
One down. Now Tanaka. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Matos puts it away. 2 away now. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Yosh.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Here's Tucker on his
あ、
way
行
to
かない
the
のか
plate.
ね。
He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. First and second, no outs. Bregman now at the plate. Maybe a 2-ball.
Gets the
Five.
call.
Tags the runner. And that's 2. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers.
He's trying for third. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that's
Inside, ball one.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit.
うまく合わせた。
Tucker headed for third.
さすがに帰りはしないか。
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And
た
now
だ
it's
逆転の
Alex
チャンス。
Bregman.
ただ三振のピンチ。
Oh, Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. It's
当
there.
てるまでは良かったけどね。
There's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. At the belt and fires. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third, and he's out there easily.
当たんないのか今の。
All set for the start of the
フォアボールだ
inning.
ったパターンかあれ。
And
も
at the plate for the Dodgers,
ったいないことした
Corner infielders
でも
guarding
まあ
the
完
lines,
璧なるスタートだったけど
trying
な
to prevent extra bases.
あーくそ
Ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. Now one gone in
わ
the ninth.
かんない。
Two outs.
ツ
Bases
ーアウト
full.
ながら
Here's the left
1番
fielder, Esteury
満塁。
Ruiz.
あ
Right side. Chisholm.
はい
To first. And the Giants even this series up at a game apiece.
知ってた
Tanaka played well, but
さあそろそろ勝ちたいよー。
so bases all loaded up. Tanaka, the next to hit.
自分にプレゼントを満塁ホームランという。
Fought off foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Late that time.
ボール
It's
じゃない
strike
の。
two.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches.
いやーよーし
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. One runs in. A second
ホームランは
scores
出
as
なか
well.
ったがいい
They
2
lead
点
by
タイムリ
two.
ー。
First and second, no outs. And now Alex Bregman. And out number one on the grab.
もう2点欲しいな。
First and second, one out. Heston
もう2点
Kjerstad
欲
steps
し
to
い
the plate for the
な。
Dodgers. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that'll load the bases.
Well, with
One
this
note,
many
one
pitches
lead.
thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chisholm calls it in, and there's two away. And up next for Los Angeles,
2-3 フルカウン
Ferrari
ト。
This to third. Base hit, one run.
よしよしよしよし。
Now the second
4
run
点
is in, and they lead by 4.
いい
They
ね。
pull into second with two gone. Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that is out of play.
問題はこっちなんだよな。
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Outman has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 2 hits in the game last night.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the
Ichiro.
dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete.
Oh,
Someone
nice.
referred to him as a
三振は取り
slow
に行っちゃった
drip
けど、まあ
guy
いいや。
because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
In the air, left field.
ファールにはなる。
down the
取れるかどうか。
line. And that is foul. The pitch. And a foul ball. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
よし。
Throws across the diamond. Runners at first and second with one gone.
もう回ってきたか。
Line drive.
ちょっと低い。
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
完璧だっ
Chapman
たけど
working
な
through some struggles lately. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
マシンに当たりすぎ
Willie
て
Adames stands in.
角度が全くつかなか
This
っ
one
た
in the air, right field. Kerstad settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Sam Huff.
Counts 1-0.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
まあじゃあバッティングとピッチャーのレベルが逆になってるもんな。
That ends the frame.
にしても三振取れな。
Back here in San Francisco. Now the left fielder, Reese Hines. At 96, that
まあ
pitch
どっ
is
ち
in
かという
for
と
a strike.
今は三振取るより抑えれば何でもいいが
Up
あ、
the
それ抜けるな。
middle. It's through for a hit.
俺が取れなかった場合確実に抜けるやつだから。
Here's Miguel Andujar. First pitch misses.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner at first with no outs here. And the next pitch is way outside. And strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Not in time. He's safe.
オールセーフか。うおー
And here's the first baseman, Caleb Lomavita. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Nope, outside.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hines, the lead runner at second. Andujar at first, 1 gone. Grounded
Get
to third,
two.
2-2. Off
Yes,
balance
yes.
speed, there's 1. Double play. And that'll... Swing and a foul out of play.
ほぼ。
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Boog, it looked like that
0-2 the count.
curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field.
5点目。
Here comes Edman around third. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Now it's Alex Bregman. Runner on the move. Up the middle. They get the tag on him, and it's a double play at the inning. But they push back at the
場所悪すぎ。
and in this series, it has been lights
飛んだ場所
out on
悪
the
すぎ。
mound as we
どう
take
考
a
え
check
て
of the
も
numbers.
あれでゲッ
First
ツ
off,
ーになんのか
Reyes
よ。
fouled off. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
One of the other aspects of Jung-Ho Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. fly ball to right.
前前前前前よ
Makes
し
the grab on the run. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Adames. Tanaka back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Kjerstad makes the grab, one down.
よしよし
So digging in, Sam Huff. Huff in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Bregman to
Okay.
first. 2 gone now. And now it's going to be Rhys Hines. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Inside and 1-1.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of
Oh.
shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That came. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Tanaka. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that
0-1.
fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Hey!
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
クソボールを振ってしまったようだチェンジアップか あー中に入ってきたけどちょっと上目にカーソルをやってしまった多分動かさなければ上がってた感じするな
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out. And now the first baseman, Caleb Lomavita. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
まあボールと言われればボールなんでしょう
Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
よし
Bangs another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. In the air to left down the line. Kwan heads after it.
OK
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Make it. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right
や
side.
ってるのう
And
めえ
it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the
当た
inning.
り的には打ち取ってんだけどな
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch
Huh?
misses for ball 1.
When man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound
2-0.
defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Left field.
Nice.
Snaps it on the run. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a
ちょっ
wide
とボー
receiver
ル球
playing
多くなっ
football.
てきたな
Chapman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball
あと
1.
めっちゃ浮く
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Yosh.
Swing and a pop-up. Paredes. And it's caught for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that one fouled off. Lee off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or
No,
called
that's
strike,
いや
no
入
two
ってる
count.
と思うけど
Instead,
な
it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Hit in the air,
よ
center
し
field.
ハイクオリティ
Outman right there to make the grab. And that
さすがに変わったか
new arm for the Giants, Ron Marinaccio.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
I got a
Next
ball, 1
pitch
strike.
misses way outside. Nobody out, runner at first. That
よ
one
し
sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
まあ何があるか分かんないからね点は取れるときに取っとけ
Bunted back towards the mound. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
危な
Tanaka with a good enough outing on the mound and put on a hitting clinic. Quite the two-way
完
performance.
璧だった
He was a major
5打
contributor
数3安
offensively,
打
Boog.
3打
Some
点
really good at bats.
7回3安打無失点5三振まあまあまあ順当でしょ今までからしてみれば完璧だったでしょ
So two down.
残念ながら
Here's Joe
鈴木
Adele.
誠也には投げられなかったですねそういえばここに移籍していたんですわ
On the ground. Bregman to first. And that will end the inning. And up next for Los Angeles, Tanaka. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And takes low for ball one. That's inside.
オッケー
2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele moves
いや
under
ー今一つ伸びない
it. Balls it in for the out. 2 outs, nobody on. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Up the middle, base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1
Cold
count.
night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed
Yeah, man.
creeping into my mind
ちゃっ
right
た
now.
Squirts away
No
a little
balls, 2
bit.
strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So a man at first. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 2 outs. Back up the middle and a base hit.
さすがに走んの
Throw
か
stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now
New
back.
inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tanaka. Williamson back to work. Pitch
1-0.
misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
走
ton.
るな
1
And strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit.
One ball,
Make sure you miss
two strikes.
up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in.
よーし
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it.
いい
It's
ね
out of
逆
here.
方向に完璧な一発
He circles the bases. His 11th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and
飛んだね
driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Man at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tanaka. He's already homered in this game. At 96, that
Mike.
pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
スコアフレン
Swing and a miss as he was late.
中に入ってくると思った
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next pitch is outside.
なんかスライダーとかだったら怖いんだよなあの外の球
And there's a ball.
Count.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Payoff pitch.
あっぶね
Keeps the at bat
ー
going with a foul ball. And ball four, two aboard.
4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
ノーボール2ストライクからよくフォアボールまで持ってったんじゃないですか
Oh, great stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
He's good.
オールセーフ
So bases loaded with one away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Ground ball left side could be two. Off balance speed
Yes,
is
sir.
one. And that's two.
はい
And now Tanaka. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-1.
That's off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. That missed by a
2-1.
lot. 2-1. Ground ball
抜けろ
middle.
抜けないけどヒ
Lays
ット
out, but he can't squeeze it.
No,
To
he's
first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Will Smith to the plate. Hit on the
まず
ground
そ
by
れゲッツー
B2.
コース
The turn by McLean at second. Relay to first, double play.
まあ9点ね差離れてきたらさすがに勝てるとは思うけど
Start to finish.
Tanaka really stood out in this win.
10対0になってるさあ打率も向上してきました2割8分
So up next, Tanaka. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
because it's so rare in baseball history. It gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Bottom of the second. Here's Joe
朗
Adele.
希、佐々木。
On the line, base hit. Two out, space is empty.
Number 23.
Towards
あ
center. Adele
ー
under
動い
it.
てね
Brings it in. And that is
え。
that.
まあ、いい感じには振ったけど、こ
And
す
we're
ったっ
back.
て感じだ
Top of inning
な。
number 7. And now the center fielder, Tanaka. Louder, back to work. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that
ど真ん
front
中
foot
ちょっと高め。
inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Adele brings it in with a nice running grab.
なんかすごい場面
So
でもなってき
they're
た。
all loaded up.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
最
Could
悪
be two. Off balance, there's one. Ow! The double play ends the
一番やってはいけないやつやった、今。
Tanaka with a forgettable showing.
一番やっちゃいけないよ、今の。8回、2安打無失点。すげえな。朗希、佐々木。リアルでもうちょっと活躍してくれよ。あ、やべ、間違えて間違えた。もう一試合やった。戻っちゃったよー。
Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tanaka. Abbott back to work. And that's outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
野球上がんなかったぜ。
Will Smith to the plate. Here goes the runner. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz to first, and they get the out on Smith. Abbott with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Here's a 1-2. Runner takes off for third. That one ripped.
超えた
Bounce off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-2.
OK
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And a payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit.
早くねあいつ
The throw to third.
あーエ
He's
ンドラン
safe
切っ
at
てたの
third,
か
and the tying run is 90 feet
あれは
away.
無理だわ
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride
7対
low,
3
out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And that is out of play. Two on, one out. That misses.
1-2.
Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2-2.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball two. The Dodgers threatening. Next pitch is outside. This to
よ
third.
し
Base
ボール
hit,
球がけどまあ
one
よ
run is
し
in. Coming
おい
home.
翔平お前走るの遅くなかったかお前今
And now just a 2-run deficit. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
明らかに反応遅れてたけどなあいつ今
Runner takes off. Grounds one to short. Now a jump throw. It's
ダメだ
there.
よ
That's a great play. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they trail by one. And we're back. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Tanaka. Not even close there. Ball one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
ど
down.
正面に行った
And now the center fielder, Tanaka. Swing and a foul out of play. Ball one there.
Home plate umpires
ま
try
あ
to
ストライ
tighten
クと
things
言っ
up
て
a
ほしい
little
よ
bit.
ねピッチャーからしてみれば
Swing and a miss.
スライダ
And
ー
it
か
got 1 and 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower
カーブ投げねえ
fastball
の
for
か
some
な
pitchers.
Line drive.
いや
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
One down.
当たりめちゃめちゃいいんだけどな
Cincinnati. Spencer Steer. One down, base is empty. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three.
アウト
The relay, and he's out.
回っては
Base is
来た
empty. Here's the center fielder, Tanaka.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know
攻撃
that
に
you
限
haven't
って
gone
ミート
anywhere.
化する小さい
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center.
上がりすぎ
So here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's Joe Adele.
あれランナーいないんだけど
Base hit center field.
やべ
Now he turns and heads for second.
あ間違えた
The relay throw. Not gonna get it.
最悪
He's in there.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands.
あ変えられた
It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he
エラ
loves
ー
to
あ勝
do.
った
Shot right there. Coming
5打数2安打まあまず2割8分まあじゃないですかね次回正体今永との投げ合いか勝ちてー頑張って勝ちますはいということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思いますさよなら